Hello listeners, now I starts discussion about vertebrate gastrointestinal tract, its structural and functional organization. And this topic is important at the level of NEET for the students of Zoology General, Zoology Honours of different universities, and also for different competitive exams of central and state. The gastrointestinal tract, it has two parts mainly. Number one, UGIT, that is upper gastrointestinal tract, and LGIT, lower gastrointestinal tract. The UGIT consists of the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach and duodenum. LGIT mainly includes the small intestine and all of the large intestine. And you know that the small intestine also contains the different parts. That is, the first one is duodenum, then jejunum and then ileum. This gastrointestinal tract also includes accessory organs, that is tongue, teeth, oral glands, pancreas, liver and gallbladder. I am discussing the gastrointestinal tract of vertebrates. Now, from this part the question may come that what is UGIT and LGIT? I have discussed about it. UGIT upper gastrointestinal tract and LGIT lower gastrointestinal tract. What are the accessory organs of GIT? I also discussed it, and this question also may come that differentiate between ileum ILEUM and ileum ILIUM. This ileum ILEUM, this is the part of small intestine, and ILIUM, this is the name of bone of vertebrate pelvic girdle. The next item is the first part of the upper gastrointestinal tract, that is the mouth, oral cavity and teeth. I am discussing this part on the comparative basis of different vertebrates. I am emphasizing on the main part, main item, main matter of every portion, that from this portion the important item is palate. What is palate? Palate is the roof of the oral cavity. The roof of the oral cavity in vertebrates, it is hard, smooth, it is called palate. And then tongue. All of you know what is tongue, and one important thing from tongue, we have to know that what is tuberculum impar. What is tuberculum impar? Actually, the tubercular impart is the embryonic swelling in the midline of the floor of pharynx. It is a swelling in the midline of the floor of pharynx, and it also contributes for the formation of the anterior part of tongue. Another one term also important, that is what is hyoid skeleton. The hyoid skeleton is the skeletal part, it is a hard part present at the base, at the floor of the tongue. This part is also important, that is the functions of tongue. The functions of tongue, these are the main functions. capturing and gathering food, to take taste, manipulate fluids and solids in the oral cavity, swallowing the food, thermoregulation, a grooming, that is cleaning and brushing of the food which is present in the oral cavity, and also it helps in human speech. Now the another part is oral gland. The tick mark portions are very important. The function of oral gland is to secrete saliva, to produce saliva. This saliva helps in lubricating and binding of the food materials into a bolus. Actually, saliva contains mucus. This mucus binds with the masticated food and converts it into a slippery bolus. Then this saliva also contains different enzymes. Number one, lysozyme. This lysozyme lyses many bacteria, destroys many bacteria, prevents outgrowth of the oral microbial population. Another enzyme is amylase. That amylase helps in digestion. It digests dietary starch into maltose, but amylase does not occur in the saliva of carnivore. In case of carnivores, there is no amylase because the carnivores don't eat any plant materials. This saliva also provides alkaline buffering and fluid, which is very important in ruminants, because in the digestion of ruminants the alkaline buffering is very much required. Now the question may come from this part: name the enzymes that saliva contains, that is lysozyme and amylase. What is the Poisson gland? The Poisson gland is another type of oral gland possessed by lizards, snakes, mammals. In mammals, the oral gland, that is lingual, parotid, sublingual, and in snakes you know that the venom gland, that is the oral gland, Poisson gland. The another gland is anticoagulant gland, found in vampire bats. You know that the vampire bats can suck blood by providing the anticoagulant which is present in their secretion of oral glands. The next part of UGIT is pharynx. The pharynx is mainly the respiratory organ in fish. In tetrapods, the pharynx also includes glottis. What is glottis? Glottis is a slit-like opening that leads into the larynx. What is larynx? Larynx is the voice box. So glottis is a slit-like opening leading into larynx. Question may come: what is glottis? Where it is found? It is found in tetrapods. It is found in lizards, amphibians, etc. In mammals, another part, that is epiglottis, is also present, which is positioned over glottis. This epiglottis blocks. What is its function? This epiglottis blocks glottis. That is, it prevents food or liquids from entering the trachea. Now I come to esophagus. What is esophagus. Esophagus is a part after pharynx. It is a muscular tube-like. It is the connecting part that connects pharynx with the stomach. It also may have diverticulum in some animal, that is pigeon. So, question may come, what is crop? Where it is found, state its function. The crop is the diverticulum of esophagus found in pigeon. The pigeon stores the food materials in the crop for some time for its well digestion. Next, the stomach. This is the most important part of UGIT, upper gastrointestinal tract, and you know that the stomach is a muscular chamber which is present at the end of esophagus, and in our previous discussion I already discussed about comparative anatomy or account of stomach in different vertebrates and also in ruminants and the digestion of ruminant stomach, the physiology of digestion of ruminant stomach I already discussed. Now I come to the last part of the UGIT, which also includes the duodenum. Duodenum is the first part of intestine. Intestine has three parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. The duodenum, the small intestine in mammals, we may find the cecum. What is cecum? Cecum is a blind diverticula that serve to increase the surface area of the vertebrate digestive tract. It is the blind, means it is closed diverticula that originates, develops from intestine, and it increases the surface area for facilitation of the digestion process of vertebrates. So, what is a cecum and state its function? I discuss it. Now, duodenum. This duodenum, what is the function of duodenum? Duodenum receives chyme. What is chyme? Chyme is a foodstuff or bolus mixed with mucus, pancreatic juice and also bile from gallbladder. Now, one important gland also present in duodenum, that is Brunner's gland. So, question may come, what is Brunner's gland and state its function. The Brunner's gland present in duodenum, it produces a mucus rich alkaline secretion containing bicarbonate. The function of Brunner's gland is to produce a mucus rich alkaline secretion containing bicarbonate. Now, jejunum. What is the function of jejunum? Its main function is absorption. Absorption of the products of digestion, that is sugars, amino acid and fatty acid. The next part is ileum. Its function is also absorption, mainly of vitamin B12 and bile acids. So, the question may come, state the function of duodenum or jejunum or ileum. These are the structures of GIT in different vertebrates on comparative aspects. Now, I come to accessory organs. You know that accessory organs are liver and gallbladder and also pancreas. Now, the important component is the bile. What is bile? Bile is a secretion. It is produced in liver and stored in gallbladder. It helps in digestion. How? By emulsifying fats. Emulsifying means breaking fats into the tiny particles that permits more efficient digestion by enzymes. So, emulsification, it helps in emulsification of fat. Now, come to the last part, that is large intestine. The large intestine also may be called as colon, and this large intestine or colon also consists of cecum, cloaca or rectum and anus. You know what is cecum, I already discussed earlier. Now come to cloaca or rectum. What is cloaca? Question may come, what is cloaca? The cloaca is a common chamber, it is a common chamber or the outlet through which the intestinal products, the urinary products and the genital products come together. That is, it is an opening through which the intestinal products, the products formed after digestion, the waste products, the urinary products, that is urine, and also genital means sperm and ovum, all are emitted through this common opening which is called cloaca. This cloaca is found in fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds and monotremes, but in mammals cloaca is absent. Instead of it, the colon is present. And now the different parts of colon you see, that is cecum, ascending colon, right colic flexure, transverse colon, left colic flexure, descending colon, sigmoid colon, rectum and last of all anus. So, I starts from mouth and ends in anus. So, gastrointestinal tract in vertebrate starts from mouth, ends in anus. This is all about vertebrate GIT. It is needless to say, if you like my discussion, then share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.